So we will see how this thing, if it works as a microphone. Boy, that would be awesome. We're going to see. We're going to see. Hey, Stella, how are you this morning, darling? Can you hear me pretty good? I'm trying something new.
Stella, how are you this morning, darling? Can you hear me pretty good?
Oh, that's loud. Morning, Chipper. So can you hear me fairly decent? Is it muffled? Good morning, 320. Am I muffled to you, Chipper? And am I muffled to you, 320? I'm trying a new product is the reason I'm asking. Nope. Is it crisp and loud? Do I sound like I'm yelling at you? Get closer? Well, honey, I can't get any closer to the mic because it's around my neck. Like I said, I'm testing a product and I'm testing it out on y'all. Yeah. But this is a free product that was sent to me. It's a bit like a radio. Okay. Is it bad? I've got a stupid dog out there barking wanting me in. He made me mad a while ago. No, you can hear me fine. Good morning. Good morning, PJ. Y'all are my guinea pigs this morning. Y'all didn't know y'all was going to be part of a product review, did you? Hold on. Sorry, I don't want to. My throat is dry this morning. Oh. But yeah, I got sent another product to review, and I'm testing it on all aspects. I'm going to test that booger to see every way I can use it. So. But believe it or not, I'm talking to you through it. Can you hear me okay, PJ? Ah, I sound mono. Okay, well, maybe this wouldn't be the best thing for live streams. Or, what do you call it? No. Or not that I'm aware of. This way. Maybe it won't mess up. Can y'all hear me now? Much better? Yeah, it's for talking on a phone. But I just thought I wanted to test and see how it worked on everything. I'm not using a PC, it's on my phone. I ain't recording no album. But anyway, I just wanted to. Yes, ma'am. But I just wanted to see how if it worked doing everything. I won't be using it for videos and things like that. I just wanted to see if it worked. So, yeah, that's what I was doing. I was just using y'all for guinea pigs. Yes, it connects through Bluetooth. So, but yep, it connects to my phone through Bluetooth. I mainly wanted it for, well, the company reached out to me to test it, and I thought, heck yeah. I mean, I don't drive down the road very often, but I wanted it for if I'm driving down the road or if I'm in town, I ain't got to have the phone up to my head. I've got a, I think it'll be a premiere on it Monday. Or no, not Monday. Maybe Saturday. But yeah, I set it up through Bluetooth, all that stuff, and there's a dog out there barking, wanting to get in. That's gonna drive me crazy. But he done made me mad. He can stay out for a while. Yeah. But I think what it was is this neck on the shirt rubbing up against it more than anything. But y'all said it was, if it rubbed on my shirt, y'all could hear it. But I thought it was pretty cool. I got it for free, so I'm not gonna. Well, I don't have it turned on now. I can turn it back on. Let's see. Can you hear me now? Morning, Patty. I'm testing everybody as guinea pigs this morning. Oh, all right, 320. Thank you. But I'm testing everybody as oh, mine do too. Boy, mine do too. And I've got one. She is bossy. Well, I'm just using my regular phone now. I don't have the headset turned on. But you know, it may take... Hold on. I forgot. It may take me doing that. I don't know. Alright, can you hear me now? Alright, is it muffled now? No. Alright, do I sound mono now? Alright, Joe, you take care, honey. Big hugs back to you. That dog is going to drive me absolutely bonkers, y'all. Standing out there barking. He done ticked me off this morning. He's got, bless his heart, he's got cancer. I know I need to take him and have him put down. But I just can't bring myself to have him put down. The mic is next to my shirt. But he went down, boy, I was mad. Instead of coming to the bedroom, I was in there changing. Instead of coming and saying, hey, I need to go potty, he goes down the hallway, letting go. I was mad, y'all. So the way I see it, his butt can stay outside for a while. You don't do that in my house. He's 10 years old. He knows better. So does it sound better when it's turned off, or does it sound better when it's turned on? I know. I told Rick, I said, I'm beginning to think that has went to his brain. All right, let me turn it off. I told Rick I'm thinking the cancer's went to his brain because he's went stupid on me. I've never had a problem out of that dog. And all of a sudden he's doing this mess. He had Rick mad yesterday because he did it yesterday. I told Rick, I said, we're going to have to go have him put down. It's going to break my heart. But oh my gosh. Y'all, just a minute. Let me go let him in. He's going to drive me bonkers if I don't. Okay, sorry. I feel like that guy from that commercial. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Ah, crap. Am I buffering? Okay. But anyway, y'all were my guinea pigs this morning. Lift my leg. Why do I need to lift my leg? I ain't a boy dog. I don't hike on things. Oh. Oh, Stella. You're a mess, girl. Oh, you're a mess. You're a mess. You're a mess. But yeah, y'all are my guinea pigs this morning. If you're going to do a product review, it has to be all the way around, right? You actually need to test it on people. But anyway, I'm going to give y'all some suggestions. That way y'all can start getting some free products. If you order from Amazon, make sure you do product reviews. I don't even have it on now, Patty. It's turned off. But on Amazon, make sure when you order a product, you do a review. Oh, when I do? Oh, okay. When you order on Amazon, make sure you do, I don't care if it's tissue paper. Do a review on it. Morning, Utter. If they send you, can you answer this question? Answer the question. Then it says, will you answer more questions? It may be, it's different products that you've ordered. Hit yes. Continue to answering those questions. Like I said, it took me about 3 years of doing it, but it's paying off. Because, it's just been in the last month, I've had people reaching out to me, and within the last month, I've had about $200 worth of products sent to me. So, I ain't gonna complain, you know what I mean? But make sure, always do your reviews. Answer questions. Now, a lot of their emails, yes, ma'am, you need to be a part of that. That way, morning. Good morning, Denise. That way, if you start doing those reviews through Amazon, they will, and you start answering questions that people have, they will give you products. Now, the products, when you first start getting the emails, you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm being spammed. But open it up, read it carefully. They'll usually give you a choice between 3 to 5 different items that you can choose to review. And they'll get to talking to you, getting to know you a little bit. They will also ask you for your PayPal email address. They'll ask you to put it in your basket. Act like you're checking out. That way they can see how much it's going to cost on the side. They'll usually put a little bit of extra money on there just in case. It'll be anywhere from 10 cents to 50 cents extra because, you know, it's a rule of thumb thing with them. And they'll put that in your account for you to go purchase that product with. It don't cost you a dime. So make sure you read your emails. Don't just pass them off as being spam or whatever. Make sure you read them. And you can start doing reviews. So like I said, it fell into my lap. So I'm enjoying the free products. There you go, Patty, a new goal. I'm enjoying the free products. I have to say, I'm really enjoying them. Well, see, mine, I started out with products that I bought. And I don't know how many, I know of at least 3 years I've been doing the products I've purchased on my own. Okay? And then next thing I know, I'm getting an email because I always answer questions. If people ask questions, I'll answer the questions, and then they'll say, well, would you like to answer more questions? Well, sure. I mean, what else? What more could they ask? And then when you start answering those questions, those people, they'll ask the people, how did the answer help you? And if the people put that the answer helped you good, that's when they start sending you emails about testing products. And I just flat tell them, when they ask me to test a product, yeah, I'll test it. But if it's not worth a darn, I'm going to let people know. And I'm going to be honest with you, so far, everything that they've sent me, I've liked. There's one product I'm supposed to receive today I'm a little iffy about because, I mean, I've purchased this product in the past. I mean, it's not by the same company, but I've purchased products like it in the past and have not been happy with them. So I want to see if this company outdoes them because it's the same company that sent me this. But y'all, this thing is awesome. It has that remote, that Bluetooth to your phone. You have instant. You can push this little button and it'll start video as long as you have it set on the video on your phone. It'll start your video, it'll stop your video, it'll zoom it in, it'll zoom it out. I am doing reviews for the individual companies that sell through Amazon. The reviews I do is on Amazon, but I also let that company know I'm doing the reviews on my YouTube channel. But when they first asked me, that's all they asked me is, will you do an Amazon review for us? That's what they do, is will you do an Amazon review? The product won't cost you a dime. Yeah, but I'm going to be honest. I told them, I said, I'm going to be honest. Well, the thing of it is, Patty, they don't know I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel until after I've done the review on Amazon. And then I tell them, after I've done the review on Amazon, I tell them, oh, by the way, I also reviewed your product on my YouTube channel. So, I've had one company so far that, well, the company that sent me that tripod selfie stick, they're sending me a product today. And like I said, oh, okay, Denise. Thank you. But I told them, I said, you know, I've used products similar to this before and have not liked them. And they said, well, will you try it out for us and give us your honest opinion? I said, if you want my honest opinion, yes, I will. So, I'm anxious to see how it works. But if it ain't worth a darn, I'm blame sure going to tell people it ain't worth a darn. But I'm a little skeptical with the product I'm getting sent today. Oh, thank you, Bella. Follow me on Instagram. I feel so loved. But I'm doing a premiere tonight. My first premiere, y'all. I've never tried to do a premiere before. And it will be on one of the products that I received this last week. So, but yeah. Oh, darn. It said I didn't say hi to Bella. I did say hi to Bella. She may not have heard it. Crap. Somebody tell Bella I say hi. I might have stuttered when I said it, but I said hi. Bella, I said hi, baby. I did. I might have stuttered when I said it. I think Denise came in about the same time. You didn't do nothing wrong. I'm just stupid. I can't help it. I just crazy, darling. Yeah, I'm doing my first premiere. Well, you drive on up here, darling. You drive on up here. I'd be glad to see you. Yeah, I'm doing my first premiere. I've never did a premiere. I don't know how it works. I watch on my computer. I'm recording. I mean, I'm live through my phone, but I'm watching on the computer. That way, it don't go so fast, and I can slow the computer down. I can't slow my phone down. I ain't that talented. I'd be sticking my fingers in y'all's face and everything else trying to scroll back on my phone. I believe it's at 6. I think it's at 6 p.m. Central Time. I'm pretty sure that's what I put it for. Like I said, I've never done a premiere, so yeah, I get to talk to people while I watch the video, and I figured I'm doing it on one of my reviews. That way, if people have questions about it, they can ask me right there and then. But Domino, I don't want you, Bubba. I don't want you, baby. I don't want to hold you. But yeah, anyway, that's what I'm up to. And then my next one, I'll probably try to do a premiere on it, which is this. It'll probably be tomorrow. Look at this. You want to see something really neat? I'm like a kid with a new toy. I figure my product reviews, I'll probably start doing them as premieres. That way, if people have questions, I can answer the questions right then and there. It'll be so much easier. So, but these things retail for $32.99. I got them free. So yeah, I was happy about that. Morning, Nancy. How are you? And like I said, I got the other thing coming in. I ain't got my hopes up with it, y'all. But it... Alright, Bella, you take care. Love you. Yeah, I believe it's at 6 o'clock tonight Central Time. Which would be same for you, Maria. I don't know what it would be for Bella. Well, I'm going to try it. I'm good, darling. How are you? Oh, and Patty, Denise also, she's a leader of the Sister Circle. She teaches us how to do stuff on YouTube to get more subscribers and more view time and all sorts of stuff. She has like classes on Monday if you're interested. She's very knowledgeable. She makes it work. I'm like, oh, Denise, don't take the fun out of it. I'm here to have fun. I don't want to work. But yeah, she has some good tips. Oh. Hey, Jamie, how are you, darling? But yeah, Denise, she has a lot of YouTube strategy lessons, which is pretty awesome. slowly learning how to incorporate things in. I still want to be me. I don't want to be too professional. Oh, hold on. Just a minute, Denise. You'll be able to. Give me just a second, darling. There you go, Denise. You can link it now, babe. But there you go. You can link it now, darling. It ain't rude. You go right ahead. I ain't one of those, I ain't a prudy person. I'm like, hey, do what you need to do. What was I saying? Y'all, I had a brain fart. I want to be me. I don't want to be professional. I just want to be me. If I start being too professional acting, I'd be unreal. I don't want to be unreal. I want to be me. I mean, Denise does the scripts. She does all this stuff, which is awesome. Her videos are like professional. I don't script. I'm gonna be me, because if I'm in a script, I'm not being me. And I fly by the seat of my pants. And I understand being the professional, but I can't do it. I gotta be me. But she has so much stuff that teaches you a lot of different things, like the thumbnails and the trying to keep your titles of your videos within a certain amount of words, things like that. Yeah, I'm using, but I can't do the script. Yeah, that's you. You're very organized. She is organized. There ain't nothing about me organized, y'all. If I was to try, man, she can boom, 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 boom. She can get that stuff. And it's like, wow. I just can't. It's not in my brain to do it. I don't. And it ain't her fault. It's mine, because my brain's like, no, that one's not for you. But she'll tell you. You use what you think you want to use. Because you don't want to be like everybody else. Oh, thank you. Woohoo, you're fishing. Are you catching anything? Carolina, are you catching anything? All right, Maria, you take care. You caught 2 and lost 1 so far, bass. I myself love catfish. I like bass too. Don't care for crappie. I just don't care for crappie. My mama loves crappie. I'm a catfish girl. I like the bottom feeders, y'all. I like fish with substance. What lake are you in, Carolina? Oh, you're in the river. Oh, it's your secret river. Well, I'm not in Carolina. I'm in Oklahoma. But yeah, now Denise, she'll tell you, you take and use what you think you can use. Oh, Carolina, you're a mess. But yeah, she'll tell you, you take and use what you think you can use. The thumbnails has really helped me. The titles have helped me. I've had people tell me do clickbait. I ain't doing clickbait, y'all. If I can't get people to watch it on my own accord, then I don't need them watching it. I will not do clickbait, not on purpose. Now, if I'm just going to be stupid and have a funny going, yeah, it might be a little clickbaity. But it's usually something stupid. And if it's clickbait, it'll probably be on a live chat. Hey, Granny's Garden, how are you? Oh, I try to make mine through my video too. I don't know how to make them any other way, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Oh man, Granny, it's been hot here. It's been hot here. It's the humidity has been kicking my rear. The other day I walked out. It was 107 degrees. The humidity was 80%. You walked out that door, it took your breath away. I turned around, walked right back in the house. Just grabbed my dogs, told him come on. Even the outside dog. I told him come on. It was too blame hot for him to be outside. Yeah, don't tell me how nice it's been there. Y'all's temperatures are never as hot as ours. Oh man, we had it right at 2 weeks straight. It was so hot, you walked out the door and it was just like it just sucked the air right out of you. It was bad, y'all. It's finally starting to cool off. It's in the upper 90s now. Yeah, y'all don't get the humidity like we get. But man, I usually take a pic. I've been told. I think it was you that told me. You need your face in the thumbnail. So I've been trying to get my face. I don't like my face, but I've been trying to get my face in the thumbnail. Oh. Well, I don't like my face. I ain't gonna lie to you. But this is the face God give me, so that's the face I'm gonna work with. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I put on war paint and I look a lot different. I put on war paint and I don't look like the same lady. But I don't wear war paint very often. Only when me and hubby decide we're gonna go out, and that's a sometimes. And we might go out once every 10 years, so I don't wear war paint too often. uh. You never heard of war paint? Well, yeah, it's war paint. That's your competition paint. It's war paint. Oh wow. I'm allergic to a lot of mascaras, so I have to be very picky on what I wear. I'm gonna tell y'all what, I tried to put on false eyelashes one day. Them suckers ended up here. I ain't figured out how that happened yet. I said, how in the tarnation do these women put them suckers on? I ain't figured it out. They'll end up either on my leg, they'll end up on my forehead, they'll end up over here. I'm like, they have got to be some artists to get them suckers on and them not go all over the place. Because I ain't that talented. Most of the time, I go all natural. This is all natural. Puffies and all. But now, if there's a wedding, which I got a wedding coming up in September, I'll put on war paint. Usually if hubby and I, if we go out for our anniversary, I'll put on war paint. If hubby tells me get dressed up, I'll put on war paint. Yeah, I'll do them for pictures, like family pictures. Yeah, war paint, where they painted their faces for war, like the Indians, war paint. Oh, that's the way it was with me and Rick in the beginning. I always had on my face. Always had my hair did up. And my mom run that. He called. She told him I was out in the hayfield. So he thought she was just blowing smoke up his rear and blowing him off. He thought maybe I told her I really didn't want to sing. So he goes and asks my mama where the hayfield's at. Mama tells him. I'm sitting there working in the hayfield. Next thing I know, there he is. I'm like, crap. I had on no makeup. No nothing. And there he stood. Oh, bye, Carolina. Have a good one, honey. Catch lots of fish. But anyway, I'm like, crap. Here I was, been on a hot tractor all day long, cutting hay, turning around baling hay, or raking hay, then having to bale hay. And I go to get off the tractor to get me a drink of water, and there he stands. And I'm like, man, I had black all over me from the steering wheel of the tractor, on my face, on my arms. I've been sweating, doing this stuff. I just had black streaks down me. I'd been working on the tractor, changing out hay implements. And Rick just standing there looking at me. He said, "You're really out in the hayfield." And I looked at him so stupid. I said, "Well, yeah, where'd you expect me to be?" And he said, "I thought you was blowing me off." Yeah, he thought I was blowing him off. No, I was in a hayfield. Some of us country girls actually work. Well, it might have, but all I was thinking is, man, I'm sweaty, I'm nasty and gross, and here this guy is that has never seen me without my war paint, never seen me not dressed decent. Here I am in a cut-up t-shirt, shorts, out in a hayfield. I'm like, Lord Almighty. Black crap all over me. Grease all over me from changing out implements and greasing the implements. And you know what my dad did? Standing over there laughing. But yeah, he said, "Well, I thought when you said you was working in the hayfield that you was blowing me off." And he said, "When I thought you meant working in the hayfield, you meant driving a truck." What? No, I'm one that cuts hay, rakes hay, bale hay, and hauls the hay. I load that crap, I stack it, 'cause back then we didn't have one of them big boxes. Of course, back then I was built like a brick outhouse. Now I'm just fat and lazy. No, I didn't have on Daisy Dukes, but I had on shorts. Yes, I turned around and cooked him dinner. 'Cause he said, "Well, let's go out." I looked at him. I said, "Man, I am too tired to go out." I said, "I'm too tired." I said, "Let's pop a movie in. I'll fix dinner. We'll watch a movie." Okay. So I fixed dinner. He picked out a movie. We sat there on the couch watching a movie, and I fell asleep. I know I was snoring, y'all. I just know I was snoring. Oh, you're getting ready to go babysit your granddaughter. Well, you know that Patty, that Bare Minerals makeup, it don't feel like you're wearing war paint. Aw, South Fork, not Dust Bowl. He thought he was bringing him too. But yeah, Bare Minerals is a nice makeup. It actually is. It don't feel like you're wearing your face ain't cakey. Bare Minerals is nice. I can't afford Bare Minerals, but it is nice. I got some for somebody got me some one year for Christmas. Very nice. No, ranches don't look like South Fork, and people don't act like Dallas. Oh, but yeah, I wish our place would have looked like South Fork. That would have been nice, as long as people didn't act like the people from South Fork. No, no. Hottest barn scenes you've seen here was somebody throwing hay out to the cows in the heat. Or actually, I take that back. The hottest barn scenes you've seen was people throwing hay from the trailer up into the barn in the heat. Because when you hayed the cows, it was usually cold outside. Unless you had one that was just putting up to be slaughtered. But that's the hottest barn scenes you ever seen was was taking the hay from the trailer and throwing up in the barn. That's your hot barn scene. Yeah, real life ain't pretty. What gets me is people say, "Oh, well, they got to be romantic." What the hell? Excuse my language. But romantic is somebody saying, "Hey, you go take a drink while I finish this up for you." That's romantic. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, no, that's romance right there. Is babe, you go take a break. I'll finish this up. That's romance. I'm gonna tell you what. The first time I ever got a flower, yes, ma'am, that is true love. I'm gonna tell you what. The first time I ever got a flower, well, from somebody that actually cared about me, other than my family, you know, we're talking boyfriend getting me a flower. That was Rick, and he didn't have no money. I didn't have no money. We'd been married, good lands, maybe 3 weeks, and he was mowing yards to make extra money. I was doing everything else I could, And this little lady had some roses. And he asked that little lady if he could pick a rose and bring home to me. And she let him pick a rose, and he brought a rose home to me. Now, baby, that was romantic. We had no money, but I still got a rose. Well, my hubby knows where the spoons are. He don't wash dishes, though. But I'm going to tell you what, he will do laundry. He will help with the laundry. He won't fold them, but he'll wash them and throw them in the dryer. He just will not fold them. But that's okay. I can fold it. But these supposedly romantic movies crack me up because that ain't how it is in real life, yo. That just ain't how it is in real life. And people don't really understand. They think that they're going to have one of these romance novels guides. They're only on the movies. They're only on the movies. If there was a guy that come up to me that was romantic like that, I think he was a player. 'Cause I'm Now, the only time Rick really, he does most of everything outside. I try to help him mow and everything else. And in 26 years, Rick maybe had to fix his own plate maybe 4 times. Maybe a little more. The only time he's cooked for me twice out of 26 years. And I was too sick to eat both times, so. But usually the only time he has to do anything in the house is if I'm in the hospital or really, really sick. It took 40 years for him to get up and smell the coffee. I wish Rick would cook. Mine won't grill. I told him, I said, men are supposed to grill, and he looked at me and he said, who told you that crap? The first thing he said, I cooked in my first marriage. He said, I had to cook so I could eat in my first marriage. He said, I ain't cooking in this one. He's cooked for me twice in 26 years. Most of the time I do the cooking. And if I don't do the cooking, I'll tell him to grab a pizza and come on. Oh, well, see, the fixing the plate thing, he didn't ever ask me to fix his plate. I was used to fixing plates for the kids because I had kids before me and Rick got married. It was from my first marriage. And I was fixing their plate, I fixed his too. He ain't never been one of those to ask me to go get him a drink or any of this stuff. If I go get me one, I get him one. it's never been it's just been an automatic thing. It never was a do this for me, do that for me. It was just an automatic thing. I wanted to do it, I did it, and that's how it's been for 26 years. Well, Rick, when he cooked, man, he could cook. But he, like I said, he's only cooked twice in 26 years. But man, those two meals were good. I got to taste them the next day. I was too sick to eat them the day he cooked them, but they were good. But yeah. I mean, I guess it's just a difference thing. I mean, I did it because I wanted to. I was fixing the kid's plate anyway. Well, what did it hurt to throw his plate together and take, say, here you go. See, back in the day, Denise, back when you was a child, that was an expected duty of women. That that was an expected thing. My dad always fixed his plate, but my papa, he was a different feller. My mama was to wait on him hand and foot. Which didn't make no sense. I mean, he'd leave the table, go sit in his chair, no more than get set down in his chair, and he'd start hollering at my mama to bring him something to drink. Nancy, I did that, but I wasn't thinking about it when I did it. I was cutting the kids' food, so I cut his food too, cut my food too. I cut it all right there at the same time and just dished it up. I never thought about it. And then I handed Rick a piece of meat one day and he busted out laughing. He said, "What? You didn't cut my meat up?" And I looked at him and I said, "I think you're a big boy now. You can handle your own knife." And he just died laughing. Because, I mean, the kids are grown. Kate's big enough to cut her own food. I don't cut food now. Back when Kate was little, I cut everybody's food. Yeah, he did think I was crazy. He thought I was crazy for cutting his food. But I was so used to when I cooked and everything rested, I cut everything up. It was just easier for me to just go ahead and cut everything up and then dish it up in plates. Because I was so used to just cutting it up and giving the kids a certain amount because I wasn't wanting them to waste it. And, always gave Rick a bigger amount. And when the first time I handed him a plate of cut up food, he looked at me like I was a flippin' idiot. He never said a word, but he looked at me so funny And then, you know, the next time I did it, nothing was ever said. And I guess about a month and a half or 2 months. Well, no, it was longer than that. It was after the kids. I didn't have to cut for the kids no more. I handed him a plate that didn't have no cut up meat on it, and he looked at me and he just busted out laughing. He said, "What? You're not going to cut my meat?" And I looked at him and said, "No, I think you're a big boy. You can cut your own meat now," and grinned. And he was sitting there just howling. He said, "You know," he said, "I could never figure it out why you cut my meat." I said, "Well, why didn't you say something?" He said, "I didn't want to hurt your feelings." And I told him, I said, it was just easier to cut it all up at once, you know. But yeah, he never said nothing because he didn't want to hurt my feelings. He didn't ever pop off, you know. I'm big enough to cut my own meat, right? Oh well, that don't happen here. Now if I hear "Hey babe," I'm like, okay, go in there and what you need, babe. And it's usually a question, because if he wants something, he never asks me to get him nothing unless he's hurt and he can't get up, or he's hurting really bad and he can't get up, and then it makes him mad to have to ask me to do it then. But I'm the same way. I don't ask him to go get me anything either, unless I'm busy. No, the snapping fingers thing wouldn't work with me either, because I'm one of them, "Excuse me, you can ask me, and you can ask me politely, and I will do it. But you don't just and expect me, oh, no, no, no." Oh, the cat, she's part bobcat. So her tail is naturally bobbed. But she's actual part bobcat. You can tell. I'll show you. She's a lot bigger than a regular cat. See? But she's actually part bobcat. Oh, well, you're fine. You're fine. Well, back in the day, Denise, back in the day, that's how they were raised. You served your man. And I still don't see no problem. I mean, honestly, we need to get back to a lot of serving our guys. I mean, in the Bible, woman is made for man, man ain't made for woman. I mean, I know that's going to pee a lot of people off, because that's how I believe. I'm sorry, ladies, and I know it's going to piss you off, but women are not a man's equal. The man is the head of the household. I'm sorry. Okay, you take care, Granny. Thank you for coming in. And I know a lot of people, they don't like hearing that, especially the feminists. But if you go by that, if you believe in the Bible, then you need to believe in the Bible, because that's exactly what the Bible states. A man is not a woman's equal. You can't just pick bits and parts out of the Bible that you want to believe. Nancy. Oh. But honey, I won't argue with you. But you can't believe in part of it and not believe in all of it. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. I bet she did. I bet she did. Well, I mean, it's not just, you just read the Bible. You can't believe, you can't follow part of it without following all of it. And I mean, people can take it how they want. They can believe how they believe. I'll believe how I believe. But you know, that's true. The Bible states that a man is to treat his wife like a church, like love his wife like God loved the church. It doesn't mean a man has to run over a woman. It doesn't mean a woman has to. How do I? How do I explain it? They work together to make one unified machine. You serve each other in love. That's right. You work together, you make one well-oiled machine, and there you go. Well, you gotta think back in the day. There's a difference. Okay, how do I put it? There is a difference between. Okay, Patty, you take care. There is a difference between how do you, using a woman like a slave, and a woman willing to do it willingly. Okay? There's a difference between slavery and submission. Some guys, some guys just expect a woman to them. That ain't how it was meant. Yes, a woman is supposed to submit to her husband. Yes, a woman is supposed to want to do things for her husband. But a husband is supposed to do things for himself too. That's what I'm trying to get at. How you doing, Killdeer? God did not treat the church as a slave. He treated the church with love. Therefore, a man is not to treat a woman as a slave. He is to treat her with love. There you go. There you go, Sister Kate. Yes, a man is supposed to love a woman love his wife the way Jesus loved the church. Yes, you did type love bird. Don't you love autocorrect? There you go. See, you work together, you make a well-oiled machine, right? Yes, he died for the church. And a man is supposed to be willing to die for his wife. And a wife is supposed to submit herself unto her husband. It doesn't mean a well-oiled machine. There you go. It doesn't mean a man is. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I've seen some women that deserve to have it knocked out of them because, well, we ain't gonna go there. They needed it. They didn't get it, but they needed it. I don't think a woman ought to tell a man what to do. A woman can ask a man, "Hey, will you do this for me?" Because I've heard Denise ask her hubby, "Will you do this?" That is very proper. I never once heard Denise on any of her videos say, "Go do this." That ain't how it works. She asks her husband, "Will you do this?" And he does it. I asked my husband, "Will you do this?" He does it. But I'm going to tell you right now, if I was to tell him, "Hey, go do this," he'd look at me like, "Woman, you done lost your ever loving mind. You don't tell me what to do." All it takes is that little will. She has a mess. Exactly. Exactly, Sister Kate. Exactly. Well, see, Rick asked me. I'm gonna tell you right now, Rick learned a long time ago to ask me, not order me. But that shows you how stubborn I was. He ordered me to do something one time. I looked at him. I said, "You better do it your own blame self." I didn't say it in that time. I didn't say it that kindly. As I looked at him, I said, "Who the H do you think you are, telling me what to do?" He just kind of looked at me, and it was after that we butted heads. Oh my gosh, y'all, we butted heads because I was just as stubborn as that man was. We butted heads, and then of course I got to reading the Bible and taking a lot more things into consideration, and it was like, ah. But he also learned, if he says, "Hey babe, will you do this?" I would break my neck to do that for that man. I mean, I would. I'd break my neck to do it for him. But I don't get ordered to do crap. There you go. There you go. There you go, Sister Kate. Yes, you've got to learn to pull that yoke together. Because if you do not pull it together, you're fighting each other. And you'll never get anything accomplished. You've got to learn to pull. You've got to learn to use the yoke together. You've got to learn to pull it the same way and at the same pace. Because if you don't, you're fighting a losing battle. Nothing will ever get accomplished because one's trying to pull this way, one's trying to pull that way. Oh man, y'all, I've been on here almost an hour and a half. I'm gonna have to get off of here. But I do have a premiere set for tonight at six Central Time. We'll see how it goes. I've never done one before. It is on a product that was sent to me. So if y'all can be there and you want to ask questions, I'll be able to answer it right then. Nancy, Killdeer, Sister Kate, Denise, Stella, 320. It was good to see everyone this morning. Oh, in Carolina. It was good to see everybody this morning. Y'all remember, the world is a better place because you're in it. Don't ever forget it. And I do love you, each and every one. I do not just say that because I love everybody. Y'all take care. Bye.